It's the kind of twist that only Donald Trump can deliver. Basically, a move bold enough to shake both Jerusalem and Washington, and at the very same time. Hello and welcome to Times XP. I am Dhriti Athri, and the United States President, Mr. Donald Trump, has done what no American leader has ever done before. He has officially urged Israel's president to pardon Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. Yes, you heard that right. Trump wrote a formal letter to Israeli President Isaac Herzog asking him to fully pardon Netanyahu, a man still holding trial for bribery, fraud and breach of trust. Let me tell you, this is the letter that broke the protocol here. The letter sent from Trump's office praises Netanyahu as a decisive wartime leader and a fighter for peace. But here's where it gets more controversial. Trump says that Netanyahu's trial is nothing like a political unjustified provocation. Basically, he writes that as Israel moves past the difficult years of conflict, I call on you to fully pardon Benjamin Netanyahu. And then comes the Trump-style punchline. Cigars and champagnes, who the hell cares about that? Now that single line mocks the corruption allegation. It is now echoing across the Israeli media. Now let's rewind a little bit and talk about Netanyahu, Israel's longest-serving leader. He has been on trial since 2020. The charges? Accepting gifts from billionaires, Pete cigars, champagne, jewels, striking media deals for positive coverage, pushing telecom laws in exchange for favorable news stories, all of which he strongly denies. Now for years, he has called it a witch hunt, basically a phrase that sounds really familiar, doesn't it? Trump himself used the exact same words when facing investigations back home. Two leaders, two trials, one narrative. Aren't you wondering, how did President Isaac actually responded to this? Politely, very politely instead. His office said that he holds President Trump in the highest regards, but quickly reminded everyone that Israel has a process. And anybody seeking a pardon must submit a formal request. You want translation? He basically said that we respect you, Mr. Trump, but Israel is not taking orders from Mar-a-Lago. Still, he didn't shut the door completely because under Israeli law, the president can issue a pardon even before conviction if it's in the public interest or under exceptional personal circumstances. Now, that line has triggered a political firestorm. Well, Israel's far-right National Security Minister Itamar Ben-Gvir jumped in immediately, saying that Herzog should listen to the President Trump. He claimed that the case against Netanyahu has become an indictment of the prosecution itself. But opposition leader like Yair Lapid, he wasn't buying it. He fired back saying that Israeli law requires one thing for a pardon, an admission of guilt. Then came his hitting remark. There comes a time when even Israel must say no to an American president. Ouch, that's big. Now let's look at a bigger picture here. To Netanyahu's supporters, Trump's letter is justice overdue. A show of loyalty from a friend who always stood by Israel. But to many others, it's a red flag, basically a sign that political power is once again trying to bend the law. Because a pardon before conviction would be historic, and it would raise a question far bigger than Netanyahu himself. Is Israel's democracy still strong enough to stand above politics? In the end, a Trump letter, a corruption trial, a country divided, and a single burning question: will Israel's president pardon Benjamin Netanyahu? Or will he stand firm even when the request comes from Donald Trump himself?